and practice.
Hello.
Hi Chirag,
Hello, Ashi. How are you?
I'm fine. What's about you?
Yes, I am also good.
How was your day today?
Today was good. And what is your day?
It was good.
Okay.
Okay. Where are you from?
I am from Himachal Pradesh, Mandi district. And you?
I'm from India in Uttar Pradesh, but currently I live in New Delhi.
Okay. In which class do you read?
I read in class 7th.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
Okay. And you are a school going student?
Yeah?
You are a school going student?
Yeah.
Okay. And tell me about your parents.
Okay, so my father's name is Mr. Sandeep Singh and my mother's name is Mr. Raksha Devi. My father is a LP and Reliance company and my mother is a housemaker. And yeah, and my father, okay, yeah, my father do the BA and my mother is also doing the BA graduation.
Okay. And what are your morning and evening routine?
Okay, so when I have school, so I get up early in the morning at 6 o'clock. Then I go to for school, and then when I came from school, then I change my dress and taking the lunch, and then going for some rest, and then starting my school homework, and yeah.
And how do you know about the JB English Speaking Academy?
Okay, so my father tell me about this academy to join this academy.
And what is your experience after joining here?
I think this academy is best for all new learners and also best for the adults because in this academy you can conversation with a lot of different states people and you can also learn the grammar topic. And if you are adult and you are preparing for some job, so it will be also good for you because in all job the English language is compulsory.
And how long have you joined the JB English Speaking Academy?
Okay, so I have been joining this academy for maybe 4 months.
Okay, and how do you find it?
Yet just I'm telling you that my father's tell me about this academy.
And okay, and what the chapters you read?
Okay, from my school book or grammar topic.
What grammar?
Grammar topic. So I learned the four if in parts of speech. I learned the yeah, noun and pronoun and just I think I don't learn the preposition topic now yet, and also a noun, pronoun, and adjective also. Yeah,
And what do you think? What is the main thing to learn English language?
in grammar topic.
Yeah, in to learn English language, what is the main thing?
Okay, I think if you are wanting to learn the English very perfectly, so you have to also know the grammar topic. In grammar topic, you have to know the parts of speech, and you also know the four skills to develop in English language. Because if you are able to understand the four skills to develop English language, so maybe you are able to speaking a little bit English.
Should we regularly keep practicing practicing English speaking practicing?
What?
Should we regularly do English speaking practice?
Yeah, yeah, because if you are not able to joining this academy regularly, so you can also conversation with in front of your mirror. It is also good for you if you're hesitate and you're shy person. So it is also good for you to see the to stand in front of a mirror and starting the conversation.
And you are a online student of the VR English Speaking Academy. And what do you think? Learning online is good, yeah, offline?
Okay, so because I am an online student of the University Academy, so I think the online study is better than the offline study because I think if there is a rainy season, so how can we go I mean, if there is rainy season, so how can we go to tuition? And in the online class, if the rainy season, so there is no problem that it is rainy season or it is summer season, so there is no problem about the season. And if we are talking about the offline, so offline is also good because in offline uh, there is a touch from the sir, like face to face. So this is all. It is also good for the online students. So maybe both are good.
Okay, share your one childhood memory if you want to share.
What what can you speak again?
Okay, share your one childhood memories if you want to share with me.
One childhood memory.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, uh, I don't remember it. I
Okay.
don't remember it yet.
Okay. Tell me four skill to learn English language. What are these four things?
What?
Skill. Tell me four skills to
Okay,
learn
so
English
for
language.
okay, so four skills to develop English language are listening, speaking, and reading and writing.
Okay. And do you think if listening English is very important for beginners and learning?
Yeah, listening is very important for all learners and all beginners because if you are starting, so firstly you have to listen some English movies or some English song because there's a newly word, so you have to know the word and its meaning also. And if you are not able to pronounce the correct word, like there is crying and you are pronounce it caring, so how can we understand the word and what do you want to say? So I think listening is also very important for us.
And do you think pronunciation is very important for
Yeah,
English?
pronunciation is also very important because if you want to say the other another word and you are saying the other word, like if you want to say that bye and we are saying like the buy of the buy, like just a minute. Now okay, yeah, then you are saying to them buy and you are saying that the wrong word, so how can the other person understand that what do you want to say? So I think precision is also very important for the us.
Okay. And when you feel stressed, what do you do?
Okay, so when I'm very stressed and when I'm got very angry, so firstly I will do the mindfulness, and after that if I'm very angry, so I started to do the counting.
Okay. And tell me how a new English learner learn English very quick time.
I think good time is not uh, compulsory for everyone because if you are very basic, so you have to know the all of thing about English because English is not like a math that you have to learn the formulas and you know the all of thing. English is very important for us, and in English there is a lots of thing that you have to study, and there is not end of the English language.
Do you prefer to have a many friends or just close ones?
What?
Do you have prefer many friends or just close ones?
I think my friends is best for me.
And what quality do you value the most in your friend?
What?
What quality do you value most for your to your friend in your friend?
Okay. Okay. So in my friend always help me, and yeah, they always help me, and they are very kind with me. And if I'm not able to going in school, and if I'm not able to attend the school, so my friends always send me the homework and always help me in my all work.
What is the best advice you have ever heard received?
What? What?
What is the best advice you have ever received?
Okay, so I have got advice from my father. If you catch, so you can catch. If you can do, so you can do.
Okay, and what activity you do in your online English class?
So in English class, we are also doing the debate activities, storytelling activities, and there is also the surprise test, which I like surprise test, and then there is also the writing test also.
And your point of view, why English is very important?
Okay, so English is the international language. First one is that. Second one is that English is important for all of the. If you are want to become a civil servant or want to become a doctor, engineer, what you want to become. So English language is compulsory for all the jobs. And if you are a student, so in your school and in your colleges, so English is the most language which is speaking in our world.
How do you learn new vocabulary in English?
But
How do you learn new vocabulary in English?
okay, so I don't have the extra time to learn the vocabularies. So I'm just when I'm eating the food, so I am see the movie, and in movie there is a subtitle. I read only that,
And
and
do
then
you?
yeah.
Yes, please continue.
Okay, so I read only that, and when I'm reading the book of chapter, so there is some difficult word, so I am underline that, and then after some time I'm search it meanings.
And do you read newspaper daily?
Not daily because I don't have the more time, but sometime I read the newspaper.
Which activity do you find least helpful in your English class?
I think debate is very good in English class because in debate there is I think there is also very fun. And second one is that debate you have to able to speak the fluently and fastly. This why I think debate is very good.
Are you willing to work overtime?
What?
Are you willing to work overtime?
Overtime. Yeah, maybe because I'm not doing the overtime, but as well as I'm student, so when I have the exam, so I'm studying in night also and day also. So I think you can also say that overtime.
And speaking English language, what do you do to speak English language? You practice daily and you listen some English videos. And what you do to improve your English in speaking area?
Okay, so learning English and improve the English language. Firstly, I'm standing there in front of the mirror, and then I conversation with myself, not the everyone, to myself. And then second one is I am always reading the a chapter of the English book because there is a new vocabularies which we have to know and its meaning also. Then third one is that when already have not the more time to see, to speak the and to listen the all thing. So when I'm eating the food, so I'm just seeing that you can also see the movie in your TV. So I'm just seeing the movie in my phone, which is in from English language, and I'm also reading the subtitle of the movies, and yeah, and I'm so also listening the music of English language. So yeah.
And how much hour in a week do you work?
What?
How much hour in a week do you work?
For English language.
Yeah, or English language and anything your school related work.
Okay, so for school work, I will work the daily because there's a lots of work from my school, and English language. I'm practicing with my father because my father is also speaking the English a little bit, but I'm practicing with my father. When my father have time, so I'm practicing with my father like Saturday, Sunday, or when my father have time, so I speak with my father.
And do you use social media? If yes, and how much time do you spend in social media?
I'm in social media, but not at more. When I have the things like in YouTube, when I'm not able to understand something like maths questions and the English questions, so then I use the YouTube, and in Instagram, I'm not using the Instagram a lot of only. There is a video of sir, then all I watch it and not more, nothing.
And which class you study?
I studied in class 7th.
Okay, um, and if you will go to the your plus one and plus two class, the what this subject do you choose? You willing to choose arts, science, and non-medical?
Okay, so my father says that I have to choose the arts.
And why the you choose arts?
I don't know the reason of it. My father said that, so I think he says that, so yeah, he is knowing more than me, so I think he is thinking good for me.
And what is your aim?
My aim, I want to become a teacher.
Okay, and do you like to learn history, polity?
Yeah, I like to learn the history, political science, and yeah, political science, history, and geography. I like
And which subject is your favorite subject?
maths and history.
Okay, and how is the weather there in Delhi?
There is not perfect for because sometimes there's a very hot and sometimes there's like rainy.
Do you know the eighth part of speech?
Yeah, not full, but maybe half to half.
Okay, and you read the 24 Auxiliary War,
Maybe yes.
so
Yeah, yes.
you can tell me some Auxiliary War.
Yes, like is, am, are, do, does, did, has, have, had, and was, were, and yeah, must, out to, need, used to. Yeah.
Okay, and what is your routine after reaching home after school?
What?
What do you do after uh, come reached home?
Okay, from school. Okay, so when I'm come from school, so firstly I changed my dress, and then when there's a lot of hot days, so I'm also take a shower, and then I'm take my lunch, and then I rest for some time. Then I started to do my school homework. Then I started to do the Divyang homework. Then there is coming the class from 7 o'clock. Then I attend that.
And what are some things people can do keep healthy?
Keep healthy, maybe if they are students, so they have to do the exercise daily. And firstly, if you are students, so you have to do the mindfulness, because if you are doing the mindfulness, so maybe your mind is healthy, I mean good, and the doing very fastly maybe.
Okay, and tell me four thing to before learn English language.
Fourth thing to before learn English language. Firstly, maybe you don't have to shy. Then second one is uh second one is maybe yeah. Second one is you have to know the some words like you have to know that how to read the book, like some words, simple word. If you are knowing that, so there is some chances to learn the English language, not very quickly, but yeah, as well as the less than enough time.
Okay, and what is your hobbies?
My hobbies are just playing on my phone and watching TV and going park.
Do you like reading books?
Yeah, but not
Okay.
much.
And which book your favorite?
My favorite book is the Hide and Seek.
Okay, and what is your main purpose to learn English language?
My main purpose to learning English language that I have got the my successful life and what I want to become. I can become that the very perfectly. Want to become an English teacher. So for English teacher, the English language is most important.
And which school do you study?
I studied in yeah, I studied in government girls in secondary school.
Okay, and now you can ask me some question if you have some
Okay,
question.
okay. So how long have you been joining this Divyang Academy?
I haven't joined last half 1 month.
Okay, so are you offline student or online student?
I am a offline student.
Okay, so what do you think about the online class? Online class better than offline class or offline class is better than online class?
No, I think both classes are better, but offline is more better than the online class because it is to one-on-one interaction with your teacher and you. Then you can learn, understand easily their topics and have conversation between them. But yes, online class is also very good because if in some case if you don't if it has a heavy rain and you don't come to the institution and you take the online class and also online class is very good, so my it is that.
Okay. Okay, so in which class do you study?
I study in second year of college.
Okay. Okay, so what's your college name?
My college name is Wallabh Government College, Mandi.
Okay, so it is the government college or private college?
No, it is a government college.
Okay. How many members are there in a family?
So my family members are six member in my family.
Who are they?
Sorry, five members. They are my one mother, father, one younger brother, and my one grandmother.
Okay, so do you don't have your grandfather?
I don't have a grandfather.
Okay. So would you like to tell me something good things about your younger brother?
Sorry,
Would you like to tell me something good things about your younger brother?
younger brother. So he's very sensitive, and he's very good in nature, and he's also very good student. And yes, there are few qualities. For
O- Okay. So do you fight with him?
yeah, sometime I will fight with him.
There is need to fight with him.
Yes,
Okay. So in this class, is he study?
he studied in plus one class,
Plus what?
plus one 11th class.
Okay. Okay. In 11th class. Okay. So what do you want to become?
I want to become a civil servant.
Okay. Okay. So what do you want to learn the English language? It is important to become a civil servant.
Yes, because English language is very important in any field of life. If you want to give any exam and any conversation with any other country people and any other states people, so English language is very important. Also, in competitive wise, if you want to give exam, then English came very high level. And if you want to give interview, then also English coming. So this purpose I learned English.
Okay. So which subject do you like?
I like two subject English and history.
Okay, so you also like history.
Yes, because I am an art student.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So now can you tell me that why the writing is important, because writing is coming also in the first skills to develop English language. So why it is important?
Yeah, my point of view is writing is very important for English because if you want a master in English, that you should also learn about and study about the writing. You should keep practicing on practice to write and keep practice on structures. And writing is very important if you want to write an essay and then if you want to write any exam, English exam, and you gave any completing exam, then English come. So English is very important to writing, speaking, and reading. Both English is very important.
Okay, so according to your answer, you are telling me that you want to become a civil servant. So, do you have any reason to become a civil servant? Because all of them are reasons to that I want to become.
So I want to become a civil servant because I want to contribute some role of my in society. When I was in class 8, 7th, then I heard about the civil servant. What is? Then I researched on them, and then I understood the what is they and what is their work. And then I find it very good, and I have interest it too. Then I thought that I want to become a civil servant, and then I contribute and I help some people. Hello, Shi.
Yes,
Like
Chirag, it
sports.
was good conversation, I guess so. Ashish there, yeah, continue then, continue.
Okay, sir. Okay, so which is your favorite sport? Do you like to play?
Yes, my favorite sports is cricket. I like to play cricket.
Okay. So do you have to time to play the cricket?
No, currently I don't have time to play cricket. But before I play cricket when I was in school.
Okay. So what do you do when you have a when you're angry? So what do you do to control your anger?
And so when I am anger, then I sit peacefully at one place and start to saying some God name, and there was
Okay. So you have also got the anger.
some time I got anger, but not many
Okay.
time.
I think not so. I think not so. Okay. So have you ever been in Delhi?
Yes, I visit one time daily.
Okay. For any work or just visiting?
No, just visited. I visited New Delhi at when my maternal uncle was living Delhi. Then I visited there, and I visited many places in Delhi like Qutub Minar, India Gate, and many other temples.
Okay, so I'm living in Delhi, but currently I'm not visiting in what you say Qutub Minar.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So do you live in a house or apartment?
Now I live in a house with my family.
Okay. So do you have your? I mean, just like do you have place to visiting in your village?
Sorry.
Do you have village like your daddy's or maybe your grandmother's house?
Yes. I sometimes I visit my old house where my
Okay.
grandmother lives.
Okay. Can you tell me that what did you learn in your previous class?
So previous class I learned I do some speaking practice.
Okay. So at what time do you wake up in early in the morning?
Sometime I wake up 5 o'clock and sometime I 6 o'clock.
Okay. So there is a very cold in your city, or what is the season in your city?
No, in my city there is not very cold and not very hot. There is a spring season, but sometimes it
Okay.
is heavy rain on Himachal and many roads block and the many disaster having here.
Okay. So do you know about G20?
Yes, recently I heard I read the newspaper, then I heard about the G20 summit.
Okay. So in Delhi there is a off, or maybe you can also say that there is a off and yeah, there is a off for 8 days for all malls and yeah, all malls, school, colleges.
Okay,
Maybe
and
yeah, it is.
do you know who is the present in this year who will lead the G20 summit submission?
What?
And do you know who is the leader of G20 submission this year?
No, actually, I don't know about more than, but I read in the Hindu newspaper. Then I am asking for you. Like, can you tell me
So I am not very clear, but I saw I somewhere I heard that India is this time leader to the G20 submission.
yeah,
That's
maybe
why
because
that's why it held
yeah,
in
maybe
New Delhi.
yeah, because maybe also for uh Chandrayaan 3 is successfully soft landing in moon, so maybe it's possible.
Yes, and do you heard about Chandrayaan 3?
What?
Do you heard about Chandrayaan 3?
Yeah.
Okay, and India is
Can you
the
tell me then at what time Chandrayaan 3 doing this soft landing?
so I don't know the exactly time, but I saw on the TV when Chandrayaan 3 was landing.
Okay, so I don't have
It
also the
India is
perfect
the
time maybe.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
I heard that India is the first country to become land Chandrayaan 3 in the South Pole, and fourth
Yeah,
country
it's
all
not
over
the South Pole. It's not South Pole, but yeah, it's near the South Pole.
and fourth country in the world to reach on the moon.
Yeah, it's not the on South Pole, but yeah, it's in the near of the South Pole. And can you tell me that maybe you heard about it in the Chandrayaan 3? Yeah, in Chandrayaan 3, there is two vehicle, yeah, which have the like there is one of them the Ashok, yeah, maybe Ashok Chakra maybe. stamp, and second one is ISRO. Do you know about that?
I don't understand your question. Can you tell me again?
Okay, so do you know that in Chandrayaan 3 there is two vehicle in the left side which have the two stamp. One is the Ashok Chak and second one is ISRO. Do you know about that?
Yes, I know about that. I saw a picture on social media when on the Chandrayaan to space. Then it saw the one two stamps. One is ISRO and one is Ashok Chakra.
Okay. I don't know why, but when Chandrayaan 3 is in the soft landing of moon, so I'm very happy. I don't know why for that reason, but I'm very happy for that.
And do you know Russia also released their rocket to
Yeah,
the moon, and then he
yeah,
crashed.
yeah, but it is not the successful.
Yes,
He want to the become the fourth person, fourth country to do to go in the moon, but it is not possible for Russian.
yes. But India is this time India achieve it
Yeah,
and become the fourth nation to reach in the moon.
yeah, and yeah. Okay, so maybe now do you know the new picture which is coming on social media about about the 14 days of the Chandrayaan 3?
No, recently I don't any watch any video and any post on the social media
Okay, so
about.
it is also in the news maybe. Yeah, it is also in news. I also saw in the news.
And do you know when the Chandrayaan 3 reached on the moon, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has declared this day on the Space Day.
What?
This when the Chandrayaan 3 reached on the moon, then Prime Minister Narendra Modi declared this day to the Space Day. And I don't
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
what date the Chandrayaan 3 has reached to the moon. Moon, do you know?
Um, maybe it's 14 August.
Okay,
Uh,
and so that day
14.
Prime Minister declared the Space Day. This is the current
Maybe
question. Oh,
because in that day my younger sister birthday. I think maybe. mm, I don't know. Yeah, it's 23 August.
yes,
Yeah,
23 August.
it's 23 August. Yeah.
And when the Chandrayaan 3 reached on the moon, then Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in the uh, South Africa to attend the any G20 and G14 something summit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
That
know
he
about that.
addressed
And
that he addressed the ISRO by online to
yeah,
from TV.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, and he is talking with the ISRO's people that who when the when the Chandrayaan 3 doing the soft landing, so Narendra Modi is to the Narendra Modi have a flag,
Yes,
and he
and
saw that to all of them.
do you know the chairperson of the ISRO?
What?
Do you know the name of the chairperson of the ISRO?
No, can tell me.
No, actually I don't know. I also don't know.
I search in Google. I like to know about the uh, history also, and past also, and now present also.
So I want to tell you one person of my village is also the part of the Chandrayaan mission 3. Then he
Okay,
came
tell
to
me.
the our village after the success of Chandrayaan 3. Then our pradhan of our panchayat has regarded him and all the members in the committee and panchayat admire him.
Okay, so
So
can
it
you
is
tell
very
me
proud.
the name?
His name is Anshuman,
Okay.
and he
So
also
it is very proud of your city.
Yes, it came also the NG News.
Okay, engineers. I search. Maybe I search.
Okay, and
Okay, it was good question for me.
so, do you think learning English with the native speaks is a good idea?
What?
Do you think learning English with the native speaks is a good idea?
I think no.
Yes, because you should learn English, a proper English teacher, because he guided you in a better way and you learn proper
Yeah.
English. So, yes,
Yeah. Without teacher, you can learn English, but not a perfect that a teacher can told you and tell your mistakes. It is good for you, and all students have a tutor to assist it. So it is better for the teacher also and also the student also.
yes, I am agree with you.
Yeah.
And do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have one younger sister,
Okay, she is
and
younger than
also
you.
our elder brother.
Okay,
Yeah. He is also studying in the second year of college.
and what he choose? She doing BSc or BA or
Not
any other course?
BSc or he don't he doesn't do the BSc and BA. He is doing the course of the engineering.
Okay, and in which college he study?
I don't know the full name, but maybe it's Pusha. Maybe
And how long you live in the Delhi?
I think I have been living in Delhi for maybe for 10 or 9 years. Yeah,
And do you use metro to go here and
yeah,
there?
yeah. And I like to
And
visit from metro.
do you visit by bus and by auto rickshaw, any other vehicle?
Yeah, I visit with bus and train also, metro also, and rickshaw also. And there is a new electric bus, and I visit with it also.
So I heard about that Delhi is the one of the populated one of the pollution city in the world. Do you what do you think that you, because you live in Delhi,
I
what is the
think
pollution in Delhi?
I think it is correct because in Delhi there is a lots of jam in all the road, and there is a lot of vehicles for going here and there because there in in the Delhi there is shop, but the shop to the location is the very far from your house. It is not near from your house like 1 km or maybe 2 km that you are going for on by feet. There is a very far from your house, so you have to go to buy the vehicles like bus, and all of them are very not good for us, but what we have to, if we want to save our time.
And how far is your school from your home?
I never know about that, but maybe it's 1 km.
And you go by walking and any other vehicle?
Okay, when I have like lot of time, so I'm going by on my feet, and when I have like half an hour, so it's very late for me, and then I going by bus, like electric bus.
And how often do you study in a day?
Okay, so maybe it's not proper when I have when I have near my exam. So I study like if I have like I'm studying one. I'm starting to study one p.m. to maybe 6. Yeah. Then in this time I'm taking the lot of breaks because breaks is also important. because I'm starting to study the regularly, so my mind stopped to work.
Okay, and how many subjects you read in the school?
There is 11 subjects, so I read in school the 11 subjects daily.
So you do the you gave the paper give the paper of 11 subjects.
Yes.
In my time, I read the only seven subject in school.
Okay, because in my school there is the different like there is three subject like history, political science, and geography, and I have to give the exam the all subject in the different days.
Okay, and now I thought it as nice conversation with us, all of both of us, and nice to
Yeah.
meet you. And good night.
Okay, nice to meet you too.
Okay, appreciate you. Both of you have done a good job.